Hello guys, welcome to the Lidbit. Today we are going to unbox the newly launched Realme X7 Max and I'm going to tell you my first impressions as well. On 31st of May, Realme launched the third phone in the Realme X7 series after the launch of Realme X7 and Realme X7 Pro in the September last year. The first sale of this phone was on the 4th of June on Flipkart and I was able to buy one of these for myself. I have paid the full price of this 8GB plus 128GB variant of this phone, which costed me around 26,999 rupees or 27,000 rupees. So let's head back on the desk and unbox the phone. First, let's take a look at the box. Very bright and bold packaging, I must say. On the back side, it tells us the key specs of this phone, as you can see. This is the first phone in India to come with the MediaTek's latest and greatest, the Dimensity 1200 processor, which is a 6nm processor, a 120Hz Super AMOLED screen, 50W Super Dart charging, and a Sony 64MP camera system. This phone comes with the Realme UI 2.0 out of the box, which is based upon the Android 11. Let's open the box and take a peek inside. The first thing we are greeted with is this tagline which says, "Uncover the extraordinary speed." Let's see if this holds true. Then we have the SIM ejector tool at the back side and some paperwork and a TPU case inside this small box. Then we are greeted with the smartphone. Let's keep this aside for a moment and take a look at what else we get inside the box. We have this white USB Type A to Type C cable and there is a 65W power brick, although the phone supports maximum 50W charging. Realme claims 0 to 50% charging in just 16 minutes. That, along with the 45mAh battery, should be a killer combination. Coming to the smartphone itself, let's get it out of the cover and peel off the sticker at the back. This back has some interesting design. They have moved the Dare to Leap branding at the bottom here in the glossy part and reduced its size significantly. This design looks refreshing. Something new. The glossy stripe continues covering the camera bump at the top, which houses the triple camera setup. The primary sensor, which is a Sony IMX682 64MP sensor, the ultra-wide 8MP sensor and the 2MP macro. The back is made up of plastic, but it does not feel cheap or anything. On the left side, we have the volume rockers and the dual nano SIM card tray. On the right side, we have the golden power button. On the top, we have just one microphone. And on the bottom, we have the speaker grill, a USB Type-C port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, it is nice to see brands still including the headphone jack, at least in the budget segment. Coming to the front, where most of our interaction with this phone is going to be, we have a 120Hz refresh rate Super AMOLED display with 360Hz touch sampling rate. It is going to be a very smooth experience interacting with this display. The display quality looks great and it gets plenty bright up to 1000 nits. This display has 91.7% screen to body ratio. Apart from the slightly noticeable chin at the bottom, this flat display stretches very close to the edges. We have a 16MP selfie shooter at the top of the display. This display also houses the in-display fingerprint scanner, which seems to be super fast. Now let's discuss the internal specs. As I said earlier, we have the Dimensity 1200 chip, which is a flagship chip by MediaTek, which falls between the 870 and 888 of its Snapdragon counterparts. Realme has claimed close to 7 lakh AnTuTu score for this chip, which is very exciting. This phone comes with LPDDR4X RAM and the super fast UFS 3.1 storage. The RAM could have been better, but this one will do just fine. The normal performance of this phone seems to be very smooth and snappy. The fast refresh rate display along with the powerful chip will give you a pretty good overall experience. I did not notice any lag or frame drops anywhere in the system. I tried playing COD Mobile for a few minutes and there were no issues whatsoever. After all, Realme has added a steel vapor chamber for cooling here. Coming to the cameras, I must say I am surprised by the initial performance of the primary camera. It takes good and clear photos under good lighting. In low lighting, it does struggle a little and captures darker photos overall in an attempt to save the details. The ultra wide is only okay and the macro camera is just a gimmick, I would say. On the video front, we have 4K 60 FPS here, and it does seem to do its job. We will put the cameras through its paces in the upcoming days and we will have a better understanding of the camera's performance in the full review. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel to see my full review of this phone in the upcoming days. So this was it guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know in the comments down below what all things you want me to test about this phone, and I'll try to include them in the full review. Until the next time, stay safe, stay happy.